I will ask him one question. Hey Satyajit, can you tell me the testing process which you have followed up in your organization? Okay. So what are the things he need to? He should not drag the interview questions continuously. Okay. He should put it in short form so that the answer should be in a short form. And whenever you another thing is whenever you are interacting with the interviewer, right? You should not talk extra things to him, or else you should not give him a chance to ask you more questions. Point to point, if you hit him answer right, he will keep quiet. So now he is going to ask you, hey Satyajit, can you tell me the testing process? What Satyajit need to tell? Satyajit need to tell very simple. Yes, sir. We have followed up very good testing process. We got a requirement. We have gone through the requirement. We call it as a system study. After understanding the requirement, look at over here, the word which I am going to talk to you. Okay. After understanding the requirement, we got an particular module to work on that particular module. We are done with analysis part, means we wanted to do the requirement analysis for that particular module, and then we started designing the scenario. Then we started designing the RTM with respect to scenario. It's once it is approved, we will start designing the test cases, designing the RTM with respect to test cases, and once it is reviewed and approved, then build will get released. Once the build will get released with the release notes, then we will do the smoke testing. We will do the we will do the smoke testing and sanity testing. When both are passed, we will execute the functional test cases. Once the functional test case execution, during that, I may get some defects. I will report that defect into the defect tracking tool. And by end of the day, I am sending a daily status report. How many test cases got passed? How many test cases got failed? So this is how the work what we are going to do. That's it. Guys, both you people are with me. You are getting my point.
Yes.
Okay. See,
Yes.
as simple as you should tell them, and you should not make like, okay, this is that. No, simple you should tell them. Once you stop it, right, then he will put you some questions. You should give him a chance, stating that, and always, guys, whenever you are going to interact with the interviewer, right, take him in your path. Don't go in his path. Wherever you knows, right, drag him in that path. Give him a space to ask him an answer, and give him a space to come with you. You should not go with him. Guys, you are getting my point. You should not go with him. Ask him to come with you. Wherever you knows, right, give him a clue. That's it. Okay, sir. Defect reporting is done, and he will pick up one part from your answer. Okay. Okay, Satyajit, can you tell me how you executed your test cases? Guys, you are getting my point. He will pick up one part from your answer only. He will start playing with you, and guys, parallelly he wanted to check your confidence level, how confident you are with your answer. So he will pick up one word and he will ask, hey Satyajit, can you tell me how you executed your test cases? Satyajit tells systematically, sir, whenever we got a build from the development team with the release notes, then we logged into the system application and we started executing our test cases on the new build. So each test case executions, we have taken the screenshot for the evidence for the particular iteration. During that, I may get defect, means expected result will not map with the actual result, so that I have dropped that defect in the defect tracking tool. And execution, in the sense, we have executed our test cases on the build and we have taken the screenshot for every evidence. Leave it. That's it. So you have given a chance to him with the defect. You told defect, you are going to raise the defect. That's it. You never told in depth of how you are going to raise, what you are going to raise. Then he will come with you. Then he will ask, okay, Satyajit, can you tell me how you have raised the defect? Okay, Satyajit he has to tell them very detailedly, sir. Whenever I executed my test cases, I may get a defect because actual result is not mapping with the actual expected result. So what I have done is, like, I have raised the defect in the defect tracking tool. We have a defect tracking tool in our house in-house tool. How I am going to raise is, I have written one short description of the defect. Means what exactly this defect is, and in which environment I got a defect. Means have I used Windows? Have I used Chrome? Which environment? I have got environment used. Iteration means in which iteration I found a defect. Means iteration in the sense we call it as a cycle. Guys, you are doing everything, these things live on the project. Just I'm explaining you. In which iteration I got a defect. Then, which test case got failed? Test case number also you are going to write. Which test case got failed? Then, module. Which module you got that defect? Because you need to mention your module also. After this details, what you need to do? Step to reproduce the defect. Step to reproduce the defect in the sense, log into the system, clicked on this, and after clicking on this, save button is not working. What are the steps, right? You followed up to got that defect in the test cases. Same thing you mentioned. What you are expecting, expected result. What is actually what is happening over there? Then you are attaching the screenshots also of that with that particular defect. After that, to whom you are going to assign? To whom you are going to assign that particular email ID, and what is the severity of that defect, how severely it is impacting the end user, and what is the priority of that defect, in which priority you are going to put that defect. Once you submit that defect after detailed information, see how defect should be so clear. Developer should not ask you back, oh, what is this, what is that. You should mention very clearly. Okay. In which build you got, what is the URL of the build, everything you should mention very detailedly. Once you click on the submit, right, you will get one defect number. You will get one defect number. That defect you are mentioning defect ID. Okay. Then that information will go to the developer. Developer will look into all the details what you have mentioned, and he will get one email from you stating that you have raised the defect on his name. Already you have chosen his email ID, immediately email will go to him and he will see all the details, guys. Once he look into all the details, right, he will try to modify the codes. What is the problem with that? Then he will fix that particular defect. Means, okay, this is the real defect. So whenever you are sending the defect, right, it will be in the new status, guys. You need to select always. Whenever you are sending a defect, it will be in the new status. When it goes to him, when this is the real defect, he will automatically, the defect status will get into open. Means he would like to see, he will open the defect and he would like to see the details of that particular defect. Then once he modified the code, right, he will change the defect status. During modification of the code, he will change the defect status as in progress. Once he fixed the defect, he will change the defect status from new to open to in progress to fixed and verified. Guys, you people are with me, you are getting my point.
Yes.
You are doing everything with me. Just I'm telling you the live how it is going to. So once it is fixed, right, it will come into you in the next release notes. You are going to do the retesting on that particular defects. I mean to say, whenever you are getting that particular defect on the next iteration, right? Definitely, guys, you are going to re-execute the steps in the new build. Means the information of the defect which you got is you are going to retest that particular defect. Once during retesting, right? Imagine that if it is working as per expected, then you are changing the status from fixed and verified to closed. Else, you will reopen and you will send back to him. Guys, this is a simple way you are going to hit the interviewer very well manner. Satyajit, you got my point.
Yes.
Uday, you are with me, Uday?
Yes.
See, whenever he is asking, right, put him in simple word. Don't get panic and all those things. See, I told I left in between and I wanted to take interviewer with me. I don't want to go with him. If I wanted to go with him, right, definitely he will create a problem for me and my mouth will get stuck. So give him a chance. Don't give a full answer. Give him a bit chance and leave it. Let him ask you the questions. Now, defect life cycle is over. Okay. Execution is over. Defect life cycle is over. Then he will ask you one question. Hey, Satyajit, can you tell me if developer will not agree your defect, what are the defect you have raised? What you will do in that situation? Satyajit, can you hit me answer for this question? Just I wanted to see your opinion, please. Don't worry. Yeah. क्या होगा? सपोज आप डिफेक्ट राइज किए हैं, ओपन किए हैं, वो आदमी एग्री नहीं हो रहा, ही इज नॉट एग्रीइंग एट ऑल, व्हाट यू विल डू इन दैट सिचुएशन?
Why he is not agree? He will not agree because the application is not working for the defect. So he has to be agree.
He is not agreeing that. Even though he knows it is a defect, but he is not agreeing because it is a his weak point.
Mm.
You need to fight for it, right? You need to make him as agree. What you will do in that situation?
I will show him the severity of that defect, and for that defect, the application is how much impacted. I have to show that one. Then I think he will realize.
Next. No, he is not realizing.
How is this possible to realize it? If I say you something and you
अरे
know that and you are
मैं
not
तुम्हारा
agree,
इंटरव्यू ले रहा हूँ यार, मैं मेरे को स्टेप्स होना है. आई वांटेड टू कन्वे. I will argue with him, right? You need to convey me. Still, he is not agreeing. Uday,
Yeah, if it's not agreeing, first I'll show the screenshot and I will even I'll record the screen recording of the bug and I'll show to him and I'll show him SRS documents, software requirement document as well as a product requirement documents so that the bug is raised is according to the
he's telling
requirements.
you misunderstood and you raised a defect. It is not a defect.
At that time, I will contact with the BA. I will schedule a meeting BA along with the developer so that the BA will convey him that it is not mistaken by the QA. It is
Gajal, what
according
is
to
your
the.
opinion? Gajal, are you there? I think her kid is crying. Okay. Let me tell you one thing. Okay. Whenever he's not agreeing, right? So ask him, what is the issue? You go to him and tell him, can you reproduce in your machine, in your laptop? Let me see why it is not coming. Okay. Sometimes there might be an environment fluctuation. The environment what you are using, right, may not be correct the environment which he is using. Sometimes what happens, the build what you are using, he may not use the same build what in the development server. See, testing server is different, development server is different. What happens sometimes in the testing server, right, it may not work. In the development server, it may work. Guys, you are getting my point. Imagine that even though he's getting the same defect, but he's not agreeing that. What you need to do is you need to send out an email stating that, putting your manager and his manager as a two, and you need to send out an email stating that this is a defect. And if you are not agree this is a defect, please reply me back. Guys, you are getting my point.
What if the bug is not reproducible in its environment, but it can be reproducible in the staging environment?
Then you need to close the defect as an environment issue. You got my point, Uday?
Yes.
Okay. Even though it is a defect, if he is not agreeing, right? Just one email is enough for you people to close the matter. Because tomorrow, if the same defect come from the production, right? If your manager asks you the questions, you have that evidence email. At that time, you people have kept quiet. Now, this is impacting lot in the production. It is not my problem. Guys, you got my point.
Yes.
And always be safer side when you are working on the project. Be sensitive on the project work. Okay. See, when something, everything goes fine, everybody will be happy. If something goes wrong, right? Everybody will start blaming with each other. Don't get that blame. Be the safe when you are executing the project. Okay. So this is how I like the answer what Uday has given. He wanted to set up a meeting with business analyst. He wanted to clarify over there. Apart from that, Uday, we need to send out an email. Ask him to reply the email. Or else, if he replies or not replies, you send out an email stating that this is the defect. Let him come back. Because tomorrow's problem you are avoiding today. That is how the forecasting we need to do.
Yeah, including in that email our lead as well as BA and
Yes.
both three of them is still included.
Guys, why Uday is getting my point in the sense he is working in industries, he knows the pain. I'm right, Uday.
Yeah,
My answer is correct, right? Whatever I
yes.
told. Be I mean to say strong when you are working on the project. Okay. Now, what you will do? Suppose if I ask Satyajit, okay, Satyajit, build got released, your smoke test got failed. What you will do in that situation? Initially, only the build is not working. Satyajit, answer है कुछ तो?
I have to report the I have to report the developer that this is not working. The build is not itself is working.
See, I need a professional answer, man. Okay. Uday, what do you will do in that situation? Your
Directly,
automation script got getting failed one by one, continuously.
maybe there may be a blocker bug. I'll go through the blocker bug and
Hmm.
then I'll directly reject that build and I'll raise as a build is rejected and I may keep
Ex-
my QA
Exactly.
lead
What we need
and
to
their
do,
leads
hold
in the
on,
loop.
what we need to do, once smoke test got failed, we need to send out an email stating that we are suspending the testing activities, requesting for the new build. You got my point. And you should highlight this to your test manager, team, as well as the development lead and everybody. Because build is not working in the sense you could not able to execute your further test cases. Let them know everybody what is happening over there. You got it, guys? Okay. So once you discuss like this with me, right? Satyajit, Uday, and Gajila, promisely I'm telling you, you will clear into like right and left. Don't worry.
And we have to inform them to release the patch version, I think.
Exactly. Hot fix, we call it as.
Yeah.
Patch version, they will release the build. Okay. Okay, guys, at least can you complete it today? Test case design and all come back to me.
The group, please change the timing. It is not possible for start
Discuss
tomorrow.
that timing then. And guys, it is a serious matter. It has went to them. Please pay the second installment. Otherwise, they are holding me. Ramesh is asking me continuously because till now I have dragged it. Yeah. What timing you are preferring, Satyajit?
After 8 p.m.
Uday, is it
Yeah.
okay with
Okay.
you?
Yeah. Okay.
After 8 p.m. in the sense 8:30 बजे रहेगा?
8:30.
8:30.
8:30.
Gajal, think
Uh,
करो.
evening
8:30.
8:30.
हम्म.
Okay.
थोड़े दिन मैनेज करो.
Okay.
So I will take it as fast and it is going to complete soon.
Okay.
Yeah, Guru.
8:30.
Please share me the interview session recordings. I didn't
Yeah,
still I
sure.
didn't.
Because the cloud space is very less, man. Today I will send you
Okay.
every this thing
Yeah.
interview sessions. Because guys, these sessions are going forward sessions are really very important, guys. If you miss, I'm not responsible for that. Okay. Complete the task because execution, reporting, everything is very important now. Okay. Join with me then. 8:30. Remember, all of you will be available with me by 8:30. Okay? And try to complete the test case design by end of the day today. Let us see.
Yes. Yes. Sure.
Okay? Yeah. See you guys then.